Okay, question of the day. Can you build a cheap boat? And yes, you can. Here's my cheap boat. As you see, I already done the trailer. You feel me? This is gonna be my only voiceover video. But I'm halfway done on the boat. I gotta finish the decking. But boom, the whole breakdown on this whole little thing. Let's go ahead and break it down. So right here, we got our boat, flat ground on it. Now I did trade something for this boat. So the value of that, let's just say like 120, 150. You feel me? Nothing too expensive, nothing too crazy. As you see, this boat, it looks a little rough. The wood on it was going bad anyway. So, I stored it, got ready to go and start working on the bitch tomorrow. So boom, right? Started working on it, started taking that wood off. I ain't had the right tools, so I had to nigga rig it up. You know how that would be. Goddamn, so boom, got that all done. And then I started measuring and doing all other stuff. Sealed the bottom up because the dude said it had some leaks and stuff. So once I got done with that, I started measuring and counting out everything I might need. Now, here's where I started calculating prices and stuff. Now, the boat by itself, like I said, was 200. That sealant, that was around 150 something, I think. And the wood, that was like 20 bucks from Home Depot. So, I still gotta finish the decking, and that might possibly be around 200. And then I also got a motor for this boat too. So once you add all that stuff into play, then it kind of adds up, but it's not still an expensive project. You feel me? And right here is where I'll start thinking about like a rough draft. Like, okay, if I use those two little things for the seat wood, I could build a deck right there. And that's actually the plan. I know something like this. This guy might have maybe like a 14 foot or 12 foot, because his does look a little bit longer than mine. But that's kind of what I'm going for right there. And as you see, I already have my motor. My motor, wasn't that much. But, and I already got a seat up here. So those were the two main things that I really needed to go ahead and get the boat out on the water. So I tested it. It did have a little bit of a problem, and I'll let you guys see right now. All right, so I don't know if you guys can tell, but as you guys see, I'm not really getting on the gas, not really trying to go fast or nothing, because every time I do, the boat just lifts up. And I'm not talking about lifting up as in going on plane or, doing anything. It's doing water wheelies damn near. So maybe I need to just, learn how to trim the motor. And if you guys got any suggestions, leave a comment or something. I'm new to this. So yeah, that was my only real issue with this. But besides that, everything was good. So like I said, the question of the day, can you build a boat for cheap? Yes, you can. I didn't spend more than $1,000 on this, and once I'm fully finished with it, I still won't be over 1,000. I'll be close to it. I can show you guys the list, but I'll be close to it. But will I be over 1,000? No. If I do, it's no more than 1,200. So if you want to stick with me on building this boat, just leave a little like, subscribe. Nothing too much, nothing too less.